Hey guys, this is Ryan Blair here at Halo Inc. Today showing you how to create production files for proof-approved flyers. So you're going to want to make sure that you've got your proof-approved flyer job open in Corebridge, and you're going to go ahead and go to the order number on the farm under CB orders, and within the working files, go ahead and find the version of that artwork that was approved. Go ahead and right-click it and open it up in Illustrator. So I've got it open right here. We can see that we have notes up here that say add a bleed before exporting proof-approved file. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go up here to document setup, and we're going to click once. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we've got this little chain link selected. That's what it looks like, deselected. Select it, and we're going to do 0.125. And it doesn't look like it did anything. But if we turn on our guides using control semicolon, you can see that it added this red shape around the outside. Since there is no color that bleeds on this image, we don't really have to do anything with it. But let's say there was a color. So we'll just grab a random color here, get on the correct layer. So let's say that, this was the background color. It was underneath the text. Oops. So what you would want to do is you would want to expand just the background elements and the background to the red like so. Now we could pretend that it still had all the text on top, and that is going to give you the bleed. That way when you go to trim it, if the cut is off by a millimeter or so, you don't see that white edge. But in this case, it has white border around it, so even though it shows gray, it's outside of the artboard, which is the black line, and will appear white. So once you've added the bleed, what you need to do is you need to take a look at the print quantity. So the print quantity here is 4,000. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to where we have the P dash and the artboards in our naming convention. Just go ahead and left-click twice into that. And next to that dash, type in your print quantity. So everything looks good there. Now it's time to export our print file. So we're going to do Control-Alt-E to export for screens, and it should default to where you opened it from. So we are in 10577 work file, so we're going to go up a folder, go into production files, hit select folder, and now really we only need the PDF. But I find it's excess motion to go turning that off and on every time, so I'm just going to leave it on. It's less to just delete the JPEG after it exports. If there were a front and back to this file, you'd want to make sure that they're both selected, and you'd also want to take a look at your sides and make sure that your sides, the S1 for side 1, S2 for side 2, is labeled correctly. That way, when we go to production, we know what's what. So once that's all set, go ahead and click Export Artboard. Once it's done, it's going to populate a window, and we'll just get rid of that JPEG. If we were to turn JPEG off, every time we go to export, we're going to have to remember to turn it back on when we're sending out a proof. So quick and easy, just delete it out. Come over here to Corebridge under Product Status and flip it into production, and that's it. Thanks for watching.